the moment of truth. We're gonna blow ourselves up, maybe. Welcome back to Blueprints. Here in my study, I play games slowly and analyze them as I go. Yesterday, we finally found the throne room, and today I'd like to open up the Mechanarium. We also got Post here. My name is Noel. I'm a game designer and programmer. And we'll first grab the allowance, and then see what's in the package, and then head over to the west gate. Coupon gems. Gems are good. Sleeping Mask is also pretty good. Okay. Let's go. Oh, these animations take so long. Okay, let's go. We have 53 bucks. Is that all from the allowance? Yes, our allowance is 53 bucks. That's getting pretty high. We do need 100 for that plushie for dare mode or whatever it is. We could get that from the Chapelle. Alright, now, see, the thing is, we could do the trading post because there is this dynamite here, which I might be able to ignite. And so far from the armory, it always swapped between the axe and this torch. So far. I don't know if that's a pattern, it seems like it. So today, I think, because yesterday we had the axe, so today we should get the torch so we could light up this dynamite, if that's even possible, but potentially. Or we could go for the schoolhouse and try the exam again. We got all the answers now. But I think I want to go for the trading post because I've been trying to do that for a long time. Okay. But I'm not going to enter because I'll enter later. That means we now need to get the armory. Alright. Let's start to the left as always. And then usually bedroom here is a pretty good option because we likely come back here. Through here. Okay, no items. Then, kind of don't want to go for the reading nook because that points to the right. Don't want to waste the dining room, so I think I'm going to go with the Chapelle. Which takes away a coin and puts it in the piggy. Oh, security is pretty good. I might actually do security. That gives us a chance for the conservatory as well. Costs a gem, I'm aware. But the conservatory is getting increasingly important now. Let's see what we can do here. Straight... We could do spare room, I guess. Or hallway. Maybe we'll do spare room. I don't think we need that many options right now. And then let's go through security and see what we can do here. There's no items lying around, but we can do an experiment. I remember the comment every single episode. I have to mention that this comment was worth gold. Because I kept forgetting that I can do the... the experiments from here. Man. Experiment setup. Also, I was told that I can look at past experiments. Yes, these are here. But what does that help? Because I can't do them again. I can only look at them. Not sure what that helps. For each bedroom you draft after... Well, let's always go with the result first. Spread the allowance. Definitely want to go for allowance. Whenever you draft a shop, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. We have the security now. For each bedroom you draft after your second. Whenever you draft... I think I'm going to go for the security doors. That's very common to get that. Because a shop, how many shops are we going to draft? Maybe like 2 or 3? And how many bedrooms? Maybe like 4? But how many security doors? Maybe like 5. That just means we need to either now get the thing to turn off the security doors, or we need the key card. But here I would go for the conservatory first, but we're not getting it. So I'm thinking I'm going to draft the hallway closet, because it's a dead end. Okay, let's see what we're getting here. Okay, the corridor I don't really want to get because it has a pretty good effect. The reading nook would be a waste because I can get something good here on the right, and this costs a gem, so I think I have to go with the corridor for now. We could end this with a walk-in closet or a storeroom. Maybe I'll do a storeroom instead. That has 4 items as well. 2 keys, which is pretty good. Okay, let's do the storeroom. Okay. Alright, then we'll continue... well, now we need to decide what we're doing here. I would like a lot of security doors. Damn. So should I put frequency up, but unlock... Okay, let's put the frequency up. We're hopefully this works out. Set security level. We'll put this to high so we get a lot of doors to trigger the experiment. And we'll change the offline mode to unlock. So we either need the card or the cabinet to turn off the power. At least we don't have to come back here. Okay, let's see what we're getting. Straight would be good here. Okay, maybe I'll go for the reading nook here. Yeah, then probably library to move on to the left. But I'll continue on through the bottom part first. Okay, utility closet is actually really good here, because we do need that. Oh, there's a key here. Wow, I've not seen that before. Keycard entry system, we turn this off. The gym is off, dark room is off, the garage is on. Okay. Cool, so now through the library, trying for a conservatory here again, and then exploring this space. Getting as many security doors as possible, hopefully. And I was also told that I should check this book up here again for the contraptions that I've built. I'm not sure if there's additional info now, or just which contraptions I've built. The armory, yeah. Ah, here. Electromagnet. That's the one that we need for the Mechanarium compass and battery pack. There's definitely more here. What is this? This looks like paintings. Here's my final exam. Okay, and that's everything here. So we filled up every page in that book, but not every page is complete. We got room 46 after 24 hours. Longest day, 2.5 hours. Average day, about an hour. We've walked about 4 kilometers. Wonder how many upgrade discs there are. Are there like 10 maybe? It's probably more, right? Although I haven't found one in a long time. Oh. Okay, so let's try to get the conservatory while moving onwards. Oh, look, the throne room and the trophy room. The trophy room is actually really good. The throne room is not that useful, but we axed the cost, so that's good. But I don't know what else to do in the throne room, so let's go for trophy. And then hopefully we can get a East Wing Hall. We also axed the cost for the trophy room, so it's funny that in the previous, the last draft, we got both the trophy and the throne room, which are both axed. We do need one more room. What the heck? What room would that be? 8 more billiard puzzles. We need 3 more contraptions. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. That's, I think, for the 20 dead ends, right? Sigils 4 more. Dare mode, curse mode, reach that. No. In under an hour, buy out the entire showroom. Ace the exam. We might be able to do that soon. Complete the trophy. Okay. So we can do the diploma. The right side's pretty hard. The sigils we'll do soon. The dart puzzles and the directory if we can figure out what the last room is. Must be something special though. Or really well hidden or something. Okay, we want the east wing thing, which we're not getting. Okay. Inclined to go for parlor. And then we have the foundation to move through. Okay, let's go. I need to make sure I'm not locking myself in there. There's money somewhere here. Okay, what do we have here? The black box is not empty. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. So if this is true, then this is true as well. That means this would be false. Which means it's not in the black, but in the blue. So I'm inclined to go for blue. Now if this is false, that means this is false as well. That means this has to be true. Which then doesn't add up, so I think it's in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did all of these parlor games already, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on them if I think think that I know the solution. Okay, now we kind of have a problem here. I'm gonna go for the dead end. Just to get it out of the way. There's a pile of dirt there. Okay. If we get the stargazing glass thing, then we'll come back here. Okay, now we need to go through the foundation. That's our last chance. We need options now. Okay, give us options, please. Hallway is definitely an option. It's the only option that gives us access to both these spaces, so I'll try to draft a dead end here. Here. We're not getting a dead end, but we could go for the billiard room. That gives us keys, likely. And it progresses the trophy. Let's see. Oh, what the heck is that? A third of that. Does that mean 3? A third of that is 5. I've not seen that before. 7. 3. 5. Ah, 5 was wrong here, no? Wait. Okay, 15 is... A third of 15 is not 5. Why is that 3? It can't be the square root either, because 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16. Oh, maybe it is... Maybe it's continuous? Maybe it's like... So here I press 7. Now it's 9. What does 9 and 7 have in common? Why is the answer 3 now? 7 plus 3 is 10. It's not 9. So 9 plus what is 15? 6. Okay, we have to try. I have to try to brute force it. This brute force is like in the witness, where people are confused why it resets, but that's just an anti-brute force thing. 10. Why is it 10? I mean, 10 is 2 times 5. It's like 2/3. Why when it's 9 do we have to do 3, but when it's 15 you have to do 10? So 10 minus 3 is 7? That's also wrong. Now it's 10, so maybe now it's 15 minus 3 is 12? No? Oh, because this is only to the middle part and this was to the full part, so now it's 5 minus 3 is 2. I thought because here it only goes to the middle, so they're asking for 1/3, which is 3. Here it's going to the outside, so they're asking for 2/3, so it's 10. So here 1/3 is 5, minus 3 is 2. Or is it no. What the hell? Aha! So this means plus 5 minus 3 is 2. But I did that before. 15 minus 3 is 12. And the third is 4. I thought maybe we take 15. Then we subtract 3 is 12. And then we take a third. That's 4. That's not how it works. You have to brute force it again. What the heck? But I'm gonna stick with the lower numbers. It's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5. 6. 7. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit... like the setup is not obvious enough. Like you almost have to brute force it. I don't really see how else to figure it out. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. 9. 10. That is minus, right? Or is that multiply? Oh, that might be multiply. I'm an idiot. 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. Oh, that's multiply. I thought that was divide. Divide is yellow. Okay. Well, we got the security card as well. Which we then could go trade in, I guess, because we don't actually need it. Okay, that was actually not that difficult. I just was being stupid. Okay, straight left. We kind of have to go for the kennel. But then we really need to go left. Damn. Give us something to the left. Oof. That was super close. Pantry. Would prefer not to get locked in, so we need options. But we can't really get options right now. Not great options, at least. I think we're gonna go for the den. Could also do meal room. Rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, it's not late enough. I wanna get the dining room late. That's always better. That gives us 10 steps. Alright. Let's see. Let's go here. Maybe a dead end. Ah. Maybe we'll get the dead end. To get it out of the way. Get a lot of resources for sure. Okay, now we can still get the den, which is good. Gives us a couple options. The armory would still be my main choice, if possible. Okay, we can also do workshop. Then we can potentially craft the torch. There's a security door. Let's go through that. Okay, the lever. We have the metal detector. I quickly had to look it up. We need the metal detector and the magnifying glass to build the torch. So magnifying glass. If we can't get the armory, then that's what we're gonna do. Could do the gym here for options. Your allowance has been raised. Thank you. Maybe we'll go through here first. That does cost us 2 steps, I know. Then I'd probably go for the lab because that points to the right. And it gives us allowance. Which is great. Otherwise, I don't think that anything spawns in here. And I don't think we can do another experiment. No. You cannot change parameters at this time. Okay. Then let's move on through here. Keys for sale. I am a bit low on keys. So potentially that would be an option. Let's do it. I do need a few coins for the torch. Let's get 3 keys. Coupon booklet, okay. We have 48 bucks left. I think that's okay for the moment. Worst case, we'll come back. Okay, then let's continue here through the left. Yeah, a lot of things are locked now. Oh, armory. I kind of have to take it. And then we have to go back to blow up the dynamite. Or we get an axe, which would be unexpected. I think I have to try. Oh, we are getting the axe. Okay, so it's irregular what we're getting? I guess. But I have to take the axe, that's such a good item. Do you wish to purchase this item? Yes. That also means we do have to get the magnifying glass somehow, so that we can construct the burning glass, damn it. Okay, now I have to figure out what we're axing. Alright, so I went through the rooms again, and I looked at what a good option could be to axe, and let's go through the ones that I think would be good choices. So Rotunda costs 3 gems and gives you access to 2 sides when you, or to 1 door when you enter, and it can rotate, so in theory kind of gives you access to all sides. That being said, the passageway only costs 2 gems and gives you access to all sides anyway. So I'd much rather have the passageway than the rotunda, and potentially we could even increase the passageway rarity and decrease the rotunda and then make the passageway free if we would go that route. Then the attic here is a interesting choice. It gives us 8 items similar to the trophy room, which I so far really enjoyed having free. So we save 3 gems and we get the attic, but it is a dead end, which is not that great. And it's currently also rare, so we would need to make this a common dead end probably. And vault rooms, really expensive, doesn't really help us much now, I feel like. The cloister is an interesting option, costs 3 gems and gives us access in all directions, so that's something to consider. It's kind of like the passageway, but it costs more. And it doesn't route power, but it contains dig spots. Oh. The classroom would still be an option, but I feel like we should be able to get that without axing it. And it seems like there is 1 floor plan missing here. That might be the room that we're missing, so it's probably one that we can find somewhere. There's nothing really here that I would like to axe, and the other ones are free. So really there isn't that many choices. So for me it's between the cloister, the passageway, the attic. So the question is, do we want to go for items with the attic, or do we want to go for pathways using the cloister or the passageway? I feel like we have less of a lock-in problem usually, although today has been a bit kind of close. I prefer to go in for items. So I think I'm going to go for the attic. Here. Let's do that. We just have to increase rarity, otherwise it's not that useful. And then maybe we can reduce rarity of some of the other dead ends. Yeah. Would you like to axe? Yes. Buy. Okay. Alright, I was saying that we need the, what is the thing called? The magnifying glass. That would be the next goal. Okay, probably observatory here. So here, what I'm thinking is about wrapping around to the left, exploring this side, and then hopefully getting through the den around here. So I'm gonna go try to loop around here. Let's see what we're getting. This is a diamond. This is a key. Don't remember what that is. Ah. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. What's this? Oh, that's that? What's that? Ah, and that's an apple. Okay. Lot of stuff today, holy cow. I thought these were maybe one big constellation, but that's not actually what they were. It's getting more difficult now to recognize them. To the left here, please. Alright. Yeah, probably passageway, actually. Yeah. Passageway is pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Here we have to go straight. Potentially with a... Yeah. Okay. I have to go archives. Because otherwise I'm locked. But it does have a penalty, which is not that great. Let's see what we're getting here. Probably gonna go for the archive floor plan. If this is the freezer, then I'm screwed. Okay, it's not. Let's see what we get here. What are we gonna do? Might do the furnace actually, and then hope for a freezer. We do have a lot of stuff today. I'm gonna try to put a freezer here or there, but then before we do that, I'll go back and explore this side. There's no item in here. Okay. This is also connected through power now, by the way. I just realized all these are connected through power. So we could get a key from here and turn on the light here, which is not that relevant. Okay. First we'll go through the archives. Okay, here a hallway would be good, I guess. Commissary. To buy something. Hopefully they have a magnifying glass. That would be great. They do. We don't really need more gems. I'll take the shovel. Oh, I should have first bought the magnifying glass. Oof. Okay. And then we have enough gems. By far. Okay. We have a lot of steps as well, so we're good on that side as well. So before I do anything, I'm gonna go back and open up... Oh, look at that. Actually, I have to do that for the allowance. But we'll do the dynamite thing first now. Rotunda might be good here. Sure. But we'll do this later. Our allowance, by the way, is now 58. We already increased it by 5 today. So now we're going to the workshop, crafting the burning glass, then going to the trading post and trying to light up the dynamite. Let's go. Could also buy the Morning Star because we do have trunks in the entrance area. So I think I'm going to do that. It also gives us a star. I don't need money for anything else. Magnifying glass, metal detector, burning glass, assemble. I was hoping we never had to craft this again, but this is used in so many spots. Ah, we could also craft something here, right? Oh, we can get steps here. If you have a showroom, well, I'm not gonna have a showroom. Let's have dinner. Gives us more steps to make sure we can still come back here. Where do I have to go? I could go through the foundation. That might actually be better. To save steps. Oh, workshop idea. Lucky rabbit's foot. Oh no! Ah, I clicked it away. Lucky rabbit's foot and purse, right? Or something. Okay, I have to try that. Those are cool. I like that. I actually like that because I don't really want to craft things because I don't know what I need. And I still need 3 contraptions, I think, right? So that's actually cool. Then down through here. Oh, my leg is getting woody right now because we're sitting wrong. Might need to get like a standing table because I've been having this issue more frequently recently. Oh, I thought I might not have picked up the burning glass, but I did, so all good. Because I had that issue before, right? So I remember I didn't pick it up. Let's make a wish. Oh. We might be able to trade something in, such as the key card here as well. We should probably do that before we blow up everything. Oh yeah, we can definitely interact here. Okay. I was worried that might not be possible. Okay, let's trade the key card for a lockpick kit. I mean, I really can't use the key card, so let's definitely do that. And then I could do the lockpick kit for a compass. Nah. More burning glass. I'm definitely not gonna trade that. Don't even want to click in it. Yeah, okay, so I think it's the moment of truth. We're gonna blow ourselves up, maybe. Let's see. Okay. The heck? Money. Big monies. An upgrade disc. Woohoo! I was hoping that there might be a found blueprint in here. But that does not appear to be the case. They were like doing some brewing in here. Lots of money. So much money. Okay, what is this? From Denny. Who's Denny? Christoph. Here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially giving Annie's continually increasing suspicion, but I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. So that's then what the note in the car refers to, right? From Denny. So Denny was cooking moonshine with Christopher, and they split the reward or the income or whatever. Okay, interesting. Well, not a major reveal here. I guess there's always going to be 40 bucks in here now every day, right? Which is actually pretty good if we want to get a money head start at some point. But otherwise, this does not seem to be too useful. Alright. We did get an upgrade disc though, which is good. I like how they always like give you something like that is a one-off, like a permanent upgrade, like an upgrade disc. But then every time you go there again, they give you something extra, like the 40 coins. So that means it gives you something for initial discovery, but then also like to make your life easier later. That's actually a good design choice, I would say. Makes a lot of sense. Let's see what we're getting here. Today is the day of the coins and everything. Maybe if we could get that freezer, that would be great. Jeez, 20 gems. What am I gonna do? Now we need to get to security. Well, or we go to the foundation. Well, if we go to the chapel and back, we can put 2 coins into the chapel, which is also useful. Or we just need to get to a computer for the upgrade disc. Eventually I want to go here, but I think I want to fill up the chapel. We also have a lot of steps, so let's do that. We do need that chapel money. Insert disc. Permanent upgrade. Let's go. Guest bedroom. Interesting. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. Oh, so not the ones that I already drafted. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance, okay? I don't feel like that's very useful, especially given the experiments. There's like experiments that give you a ton of allowance, so this feels like not that important. Geist bedroom. Geist is, by the way, German. Means ghost, right? If you have tomb on the estate, gain an additional 4. Oh, but it replaces... Okay, I only saw this now. This is, so far this gave us 10 steps. So if you want to keep the 10 steps, we have to go with the middle option, which is not that great. Otherwise, we can replace the 10 steps with 2 dice, potentially 4. But it's probably always going to be 2, to be honest. Or a hidden effect of a random bedroom. Yeah, so for me it's between quest bedroom and Geist bedroom. I like the 10 steps here, but the allowance kind of mid. I probably will trigger this all through experiments. And once your allowance is very high, you probably don't need that much anymore. I don't know what's the most expensive item, but here I just really like the dice. Those are really good. That's what I like about the... I might go for the Geist one, to be honest. I mean, this is a hard one, I'm not sure. Here it's just hidden effects, like you just don't know what you're getting, so you draft it and then you're hoping for something and then you get something different. That's really terrible. I hate this. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just go for the Geist one. I think I'll go for the Geist one. I don't know, man. It's sad that I can't get the 10... What is it called? The 10 steps. Those were really good, but... That was a hard choice, I don't know. Not It's like option paralysis. I'm not sure if I made the right choice. Okay, where do I have to go? Through here. Wait. Oh no, I was actually right before. Dang it. I need to go through the chapel. Again, really putting that money into the chapel today. Then there should be a dig spot here, right? Yep. A key. Alright, so now I think I would be good with drafting the freezer. We could try to first open up the left side here to empty the drafting pool and potentially getting some dice, and then trying to force the freezer here using dice. That would be good. I think I'm gonna try that. Do we need protection? Maybe I'll take protection with me. It only costs 8. Because we still have the gym, which is a death penalty almost. Through here? Yeah. We have enough gems. We have a shovel. There's nothing that I want to do here. Okay. I think I would like to go down first. Okay, then we'll try to go through here, kind of, to the right here. Lockpicked. What should I do here? We could do the archived one. I hope that's not the freezer. Okay. That's alright. Now, I've spent quite some time in here. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing here. That was okay. That was okay. Then here, East Wing. Closed exhibit. Very good, because... Oh no, are we protected from this now? No, we're not. That's really good for allowance. And why are we burning? Oh, are we close enough to the furnace here still? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 5 away from the furnace. That's still close enough. Interesting. That's why this is radiating so much, right? Okay, I mean, closed exhibit for the allowance, definitely. No questions asked. Can get another billiard room, theoretically. Or we could try the archived floor plan and see what that is. Maybe I'll try that. Okay. Dead end. Well, that's okay. Allowance is at 59, so here straight. Gives us a star if we go for the Starfish Aquarium. I think that's good. Let's do that. 37 stars. Also unlocked all the doors. We are getting a lot of these permanent upgrades, which are really helping out now. Here to the right, which we can do with the boudoir, which gives us dice that we need to try to force the freezer. And then last room here, which we can lock pick. Here I'm gonna go for the wine cellar, because I don't know what the other thing is. It's getting it out of the way. $23 gems. I think that's a new record, for me at least. Okay, so basically only these two options left here. Fingers crossed we get a freezer. Should probably also spend all my money on gems now. Okay, sold out. So in case we do get a freezer, we're fully stocked up tomorrow. Where do I have to go? Through passageway. Oh, look, another security locked door. More allowance. So now the freezer, I think, doesn't cost anything. What's going on today? This is one of those days where just all stars align again. Oh, I also have the burning glass. I can also unfreeze this with the burning glass. Look at this. Okay, I can pick these up, but they're not count. Oh, I really want to... There's another upgrade disc in there. It's crazy. Oh, now the icon is stuck. These are back. Huh? Okay, that was a bug. That was some sort of bug. And there's a prism key, and there is... But it doesn't seem like it's actually unfrozen in here. This reappeared, right? That was a bug. There was some sort of bug here. If you unlock a door with the prism key... Yeah, okay. We're not gonna need that. What's this? Thaw only in the event of my death. What? Oh, damn it, what is this? Okay, wow. Wow. Today is what the heck? Simon, I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all of the staff have for many years respected my wishes that it remain shut and untempered. My favorite snacks were also stored here. But in addition to these delicious treats, it has also for the last 20 years stored many a cryptic message and ciphered note. This nondescript cooler is in fact a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? Are those the ones living under the bridge? I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter or the role he thinks I played in that end. I have always denied involvement to him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I too cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded and have occasionally from time to time caught fragments of information that bolster disbelief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Yeah, we learned about that. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you. Even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Is that the red one or the blue one? Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs. Yeah, that's definitely visible throughout the game. A lesson that I recently learned again was when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. Might have been Christopher or the gardening dude. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. whatever that means. We do now have an English teacher in the viewers, so excuse me my non-understanding of some of these words. One final word of guidance: the safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate. So I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44-character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. To each their own letters. Herbert Sinclair. Okay, so this was actually meant as a very early on message, which is pretty difficult to get early on because you need to either get the burning glass, and then it's not obvious that you can use it here. I mean, maybe it's obvious, but I didn't think of it. Or you need to get the what is the fireplace called? The fireplace room and the freezer next to each other, which it seems like doesn't even count the way I did it, because otherwise the stuff would have been burnt, right? Or do you need to power it as well? Powering the furnace and then having the freezer. This sounds very difficult for an early game puzzle. This is the message, but I'm pretty sure we've deciphered that already. Why is there a post stamp on here? Didn't he just put it in here? Why does it have a post stamp? Okay, well that was not as useful as I would have hoped. What is that doing in here? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. This is a server thing, and it needs to be cool, so it's in here. Alright. Another upgrade disc that we can use. Admin key Revain AL. Okay. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. 2? Oh, there's another one there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to put that in a freezer because you have to power the freezer. So you're basically powering the freezer to cool down your server. That's why a lot of software companies put their servers in the Antarctica, because it's free freezing, although it damages the environment severely. So it probably doesn't make sense to put it in your own freezer. I don't know. Maybe people do that? I'm not aware. Okay, so we did this. I was hoping there would be something else in here, but I guess it is what it is. That means we're going back into the lab, because there's a computer there. The account is frozen. Can insert the upgrade disc here. Spare room. Finally, spare room gets some meaning. What the heck? Select the floor plan. Spare bedroom. Spare green room. Spare hall. Oh, that's actually cool. So they changed the painting on the wall here. Where's my mouse? I need my mouse. I'm not getting a mouse. Anyways, the painting on the wall, that changes color because it's being painted. That makes so much sense now. Okay, so the question is, what will we want? The bedroom can give us steps if we have the mask, or it synergizes with some other effects. The green room synergizes with the green room, and the hallway synergizes with the hallway closet as well as other hallways. Dang it, it's another difficult one. You basically need to, at this point, know all the synergies and pick the best one. Oh, God. Man, I'm really unsure. So the bedroom is mainly for steps, and there is a lot of synergies with the green rooms, like spawning items and making the green rooms free, which is great for the cloister, which is one of my top axe priorities next. The spare hall is mainly useful for the closet. I haven't really played into the green rooms that much, but I think that's very powerful. The bedrooms... I feel like I have so many bedrooms already. The green rooms, they all cost money. I'm inclined to go for green. But again, I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Okay, we have one more room that we can draft here. We have an allowance of 61 now, by the way. Keys are not frozen, I just realized. So let's go into the den over there. Can we craft anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, the pressure hammer we could craft again. Would require additional rooms to do something with it. Can only really go for the attic here. Maybe I could use the trading post to trade something. I don't think I can use this, right? Go to the attic. Oh, it's now free as well, right. Pretty sure I can't do this. I also don't know what it is. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to try again to make sure it doesn't work. The tunnel is very useless. I could also redraw, but what would I even want? I have to make sure I'm not forgetting to end the day in the planetarium as well. But I might as well just redraw and see if we get better options, because I don't know what to do with the attic. Although we get 8 items, might be able to craft something after. We could try that. Just to get the crafting moved along? Sure. I don't know if that's the right choice. Oh, look at that. And I forgot, as you mentioned in the comments, I forgot to do the, what is this called? The treasure map last time. There's a graphical glitch here. No! Can I open it again? Yeah, okay. There's definitely a graphical glitch here. The heck? Okay, so... Why is also my mouse disappearing behind it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 to the left. Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the workshop there is something, okay. Get the bomb as well. No, not the bomb, the battery pack. The bomb. A lot more gems that we can't use. Oh, the garden key, which we can't use. Great. That might have been it. I didn't count again. Okay. At the end of the day, I'll just trade everything in. There should be... Shouldn't there be something in here? This looks like the spot. Yeah, I know. I know. Uh-huh. This takes forever. This is so useful. It contains 8 gems. Great. Dude, we had like 40 to 50 gems today total. Insane. Okay. Next we're going out. We're trading everything in. Because I'm pretty sure only our account is frozen, not our items, right? I'll keep... Well, actually... I need to try to craft something. The dowsing rod. The electromagnet. Now I forgot what I have already crafted. Man, I need to look at the recording quickly. All right, so I had a quick look at the, just like an hour ago when we looked at all the contraptions I've already crafted to make sure we're not crafting the same stuff again. I'm having it up here on my second screen. Let's see what else we can do. Wait. Oh, this gives us the jackhammer, which is, oh, now I can't see, but it's actually there. Here. The jackhammer, which is new, which we can do. I think I want to try that. That's one of the 3 we're missing, so... And it requires the broken lever, which is super rare, so I think I definitely have to try that. It looks like a fucking torture device. More effective than the shovel at excavation. Digs deeper and finds better items. Okay. And then I think that's about it for today. Yeah, that's about it for today. Okay, and one of the contraptions we have also found the note for, the rabbit's foot plus I think the purse. So that's one of the 2 that we're missing now. And then there's one more that we're missing apparently. Now I'm going to trade everything in the trading post. Does that cost a coin? No, it doesn't. I've also used the second upgrade disc, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. The thing is, I also don't really want to do the chess puzzle again, since that would take away the armory as far as I understand. Which is really annoying. Okay. Oh, that gives us a gear wrench. Interesting. Car keys. I mean, I think I'm just going to trade everything. Oh, look at that. We can get the lucky rabbit's foot. We might as well, if we get the purse as well from a trade. Okay, let's see. The gear wrench. Let's go. I don't need the prism key. I can pass this for the hall pass. So I can just trade them around in a circle or what? Because you did ask in the comments whether we can just trade infinitely, and I guess that's what we're trying out. I would like to have the rabbit's foot as well as the purse. That also gives me the lucky rabbit's foot. Let's get that. The jackhammer for the silver key. Thing is, I don't really need the jackhammer anymore. The hall pass. What does the gear wrench do again? Each time you draft, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh, that's really good. Okay, but I can't use it today. So let's trade it away. Trying to get a purse. But it's just trading in circles now. Interesting. Interesting, okay. So the car keys go for the compass. And then the compass for the car keys. Great. The treasure map for the compass. And the compass for 2 dice. Okay, I don't really want to do that. I want to keep the rabbit's foot and the jackhammer. Silver key. What about the sleeping mask? Okay, let's... for salt. Sure. The salt goes for the sleeping mask. The coupon booklet for the purse. Yes! We can go craft again. Let's go. I think, right? We have the purse and we have the lucky rabbit's foot. Amazing. What a day. What a day. How we still managed to get that much done when the previous episodes I felt so stuck. Crazy. And we also have... oh, this is still white because it's not upgraded yet. Okay. We've done so much. Crazy. Coin purse, Rocky Rabbit's foot gives us the lucky purse, our second to last contraption. Doubles all the money you find. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, these are not useful today, but it's just good to get them done at least once, also for the trophy. Alright, I have to call it... Oh, we also have the Blessing of the Chef. Yeah, okay. I've not really been using that. I think we're done. Wouldn't know what else to do. I'm gonna go to the planetarium and call it a day there. We're also running slightly low on steps now, so... It's definitely ending everything here today. Trophy... Wait. Here, 7 out of 8, invention. Okay. One more, but I don't know what it is. I don't think so. Shoe. So we also learned that we can trade things in a circle, but it seems like they're only traded for equal or lower value. You don't really get crazy items out of it. You get good items sometimes. Sometimes you also get trash. I mean, not trash, but like... dice, for example. Yeah, so let's also check this quickly. We have 37 stars. What does that mean? At 50 you get a new constellation. We're definitely getting closer to that. Okay, I think that's it. Tomorrow we'll gain 2 stars. We'll be at 39. 14 dead end rooms. We need so many more. Crazy. I mean, I guess we could have had 2 more. Kind of. That would have given us 16, but still not close enough. Alright, leave a like if you've enjoyed today's episode, and subscribe to the channel if you want to be here when the next episode comes out. Until then, have a good time, take care. Bye.